Alright, take two. Now do we have sound? Hello, Yarny! Yeah, there's supposed to be sound, but, so, I don't know. OBS has done all sorts of weird things. I have a chat now where I did not have a chat before. Woo! Gao's here! Remember, for 5 months, I didn't even remember that I'd been monetized for 5 months. It does not feel that long. Thank you very much for your support. Yeah, so anyway, OBS, like, apparently changed all of my computer settings since the last time I streamed, and I don't know, it was just, like I said, I have a chat now. I don't know how this is going to work because I have to swap over to the actual game stream, but, you know, we'll work it out. I mean, this is of course making the huge assumption that I even remember how this game works. It's been far too long. Hello to, oh good heavens, there are so many people here. There was Legatus, and then all of a sudden there was everyone else. So I have to say a quick hello to everyone and see how far behind I've gotten here. Yes, Yarny, thank you very much. Everyone who leaves a like, thank you so much. Mongoose is part of the Yarn Witch raid. Jonathan is part of the raid, and Davey is part of the boobies. Ben is here. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, I hope you can hear me now. Now I hope everything's working. Patrick says greetings. Yes, we already covered that there was supposed to be sound. Yarny, I hope work goes easy for you. I hope it's not too complicated. Patrick can hear me. Seems like everybody can hear me. Raymond is part of the raid. Thank you for coming. And Ben says it's a fucking goat. Yes, we like the boobies. Everybody loves boobies. Who doesn't love boobies? I think this is the character I was playing with in this, because I'll be perfectly honest, I have not touched this since the last time I streamed, which has to have been at least a month ago. So, I don't know what I was doing. Is this the character I was using, or was this the... Yes, bow and arrow. I was using bow and arrow, right? Yeah, this feels right. I don't even remember. Okay. I just stop and remember which way, Oh, that's right. We just got into, like, the... No? Is this the brand new area? Oops. Hit the wrong button. Is this a brand new area where everything just happens to be set up very similarly? This is not how I remember this being. It's brighter, for one thing.
Yes?
I have no idea. Inventory has lots of stuff in it. I'm on the wrong weapons. Does the background music sound really loud to you guys? Yeah, what was I doing? Well, yeah, the difference is that Yarn Witch, like, has skipped a week. I skipped a month. So... I mean, I have slightly more excuse for having a terrible memory. But anyway, do things sound really loud to you guys? Like, is the music too loud? I don't remember there being cows either. And I appear to be in a walled-in area now and going out this way. Whereas before, I am pretty sure I went out the other way. Oops, nope, that is... Alright, here we go. This is how we get to the map on this one. Oh, hello. Am I supposed to shoot you? I'm supposed to shoot you. Oh, that's right. I have to hit shift. The thing about playing retro games is that games function so differently now than they used to that, like, I don't know, are there any games now that require the hold down shift button thing? I mean, my shot seems to be pretty decent at least. I think it's gotten better since the last time I streamed, actually. The falling over and just thumping is kind of new, I think. Maybe something's been updated? This feels like cleaner somehow, or brighter or something. Hello, Miss Sparkles! Welcome to level 1! Thank you very much! Woohoo! Good heavens, you guys are already chatting away. Yes, Moo. Yeah, everybody has to help me find the cow level, because I have never played the cow level and I really want to. Hello, Rio! I think the chat is glitching out on me. Anyway, hello! Need to get Diablo 2 running again. Yeah, I love this game. I always thought that I really liked Diablo 1 better. Up in the Rogue's Church. I thought I finished that. Yeah, I always thought I liked Diablo 1 better, but now that I've been replaying them, I think I like 2 better. I think part of that is that I am visually impaired. And 2 is just a little easier. I mean, parts of 1 are just so dark. Rick used to make fun of me all the time because I couldn't, Yeah, Rick used to make fun of me because I couldn't see the chests, like, at all. And so I was constantly, like, leaving treasure behind. Yeah, it does almost look like a totally different... You know, I vaguely remember that there was a big update since I streamed. My husband was using my account for something else. And it came up as, like, this needed to be updated. But I haven't actually played it since that update, so... Seems to be a lot less treasure. Or a lot less coins, anyway. On the other hand, I can now hit things that are off screen. Whereas before, things that were off screen could hit me, but I couldn't hit them. Oh, sorry, I thought I'd killed you. Everyone else went down with one shot, I just assumed you had. Suddenly having a bow and arrow makes a whole lot more sense than it did. It was okay before, but it wasn't great. Now it's like, I don't know why anyone else would play any other way. Unless they, you know, wanted an excuse to die more often. Come back here, you little piece of demoness. Alright. Have we cleaned house? This game being what it is, I estimate we have about another 30 seconds before it tells me that my inventory is full and I have to go back to town. Because that just seems to be how things go. Making sure there aren't any stones I'm supposed to roll over or something like that. Exploding Shrine. You know, be smart enough to read the label before you click on the button. Because I have not always been, and I got blown up. Alright. Rock walls? Rock walls. Ah! No! Click on the... Mana recharge. Well, I guess I don't need that yet. Anybody... I mean, I can't remember, so I don't know why anyone else would remember, but I don't actually remember what my quest is. It's weird. This is the first time I've ever played this game that it didn't, you know, constantly sound like someone was being sexually gratified. Telling you. I'm absolutely positive they're saying daddy. I keep trying to tell people that, you know, even if you're gonna... Like, this is like my whole take on the whole Odyssey debate. That, people say, oh, well, you know, the language doesn't really matter. It's just been modernized. It's not a big deal. And I'm like, yeah, it's been modernized. But a full-grown man using the word daddy has very different meanings than a full-grown man who says father. Language matters. Protect the words. Hashtag protect the words. What is it called in 1984? Newspeak? Oop. Come back. That one sounded like that's enough. No, wait a minute. This is definitely...
Beware. Beyond lies mortal danger for the likes of you. Take care. The corrupted rogues in the wilderness ahead are not to be trifled with.
No, this is the first level all over again. Except it's like giving me... That's why everything seems so easy. Because I'm like level 18, but it's giving me like level 1 challenges. And it's resetting everything as if it was level 1. Like I'm getting the same warnings and everything. This is so strange. Hum. Oh, that's right. This is the can't actually turn things sideways. Alright, well, since this is going to be super easy for a while, let's take a look at the chat. Peace and chicken grease. This looks like it. Yeah, I know. I was thrown off by the fact that it just looked really bright. I thought I'd gone to the next stage. But I guess they've just updated it enough. Alright, I hope you get your sodium and sparkles. Drive safely. Fast travel waste spots should still be there, though. There should be better coin at further off places. Press Q for quest. Newspeak 1984. Hello, squishy banana! Yeah, it looks so much different that I thought, because I was looking at going to the next stage, and so I thought maybe I had just gone to the next stage and like saved there. It's like I'm not even going in the same, like this rogue encampment. I always left going south, I think. So like I'm not even leaving by the same direction. Okay, so Cold Plains. Alright, Q. Kill Andriel. Who the fuck is Andriel? I mean, I don't even know. Here we go.
It is certain that we face the Demon Queen, Andariel, who
Oh,
has
Andariel,
corrupted
sorry.
the rogue sisterhood and defiled their ancestral monastery. This does not bode well for us, my friend. Ancient Horadric texts record that Andariel and the other lesser evils once overthrew the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal, banishing them from hell to our world. Here they caused mankind untold anguish and suffering before they were finally bound within the Soul Stones. Andariel's presence here could mean that the forces of hell are once again aligned behind Diablo and his brothers. If this is true, then I fear for us all. You must kill her before the monastery becomes a permanent outpost of hell, and the way east lost forever.
Okay, so I assume I just go to the last level of... Map is always different with every new game. Yeah, I know, but I had always... The Rogue's encampment, I had always gone south. And it looked so much different, I just was on... I thought I had just gone to the next...
This place is eerie.
No kidding. It's covered in like dried blood. What was your second clue? Closed door.
I am overburdened.
Oh shoot, that's right. Nah, did not. Oh well. Nobody ever said I was smart. Alright, arrows. I'm not normally this worried about them, but I ran out of arrows earlier, so I'd like that to not happen again. I mean, I know I've already been in this room, and probably I would have been attacked by now if there was something in here, but why risk it? Yeah, the settings are totally different. It sounds different. It, like, handles different. Why can't you just have M be the map like every other reasonable game? What a weird room setup. We're gonna have a door that leads nowhere.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. Healing potion. Dirk. The word dirk, for some reason, is just... Is there anything here I'm really desperate to keep? No, I guess not. I'll just come back after the rest of this. So much for it not being quite so dark. Alright, I saw your shaman over here somewhere. Where'd he go? Oh, I already killed him. No wonder he wasn't reviving you. The downside to being able to kill things off screen. Oh! Ah! Spiders! Really, really big spiders! Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm remembering this.
I am overburdened.
I think maybe... I was at this spot because it turned out that... What's her face like? Let's see, was she spidery or did she just have servants who were spidery? Oh, let's be honest, I don't remember. Somebody told me once they wanted me to run my tabletop role-playing games more like they were video games. And I said, great, then I'm going to make sure that 90% of everything you get is absolutely useless and doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form. And you have to go back into town to cash it in to do anything with it. Well, now you're throwing magic items. Oh, shoot. Why am I facing the totally wrong direction? Hate it when that happens. Like, if they're gonna do all these updates, the least they could do would be, like, fix. The least they could do would be to fix the whole thing about facing in the wrong direction when I am distinctly clicking on a certain creature I'm trying to shoot at. Alright, I heard a cling. Oh, it's a key. Alright, that's a lot of magic items. So, unless there's something right here, seems like a good spot to sit back for a moment and check the chat. Andrea's spider. Okay, I am remembering that correctly. Alright, yeah. So I think what happened is I wanted to beat her to get to the next level, and instead I died. I'm pretty sure that that may be what happened. Boop, 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 boop. Man, things look really different. I don't remember where anything is anymore. Control left flick. I'm also remembering that way too much of my life is filled up with these things, these charms. They take up like a quarter of my inventory, and then if I have like these things taking up a quarter of my inventory, I end up kind of screwed. So what do you think? Can I get away without some of these? I mean, I really like having life and hit points and things like that. Well, I only need one of these, so... part of me feels like I will... Oh, I've also forgotten that, hang on a second. I've just remembered that YouTube has this stupid top messages, all messages things. So if I have missed anyone, I sincerely apologize. Inventory spring cleaning. Yeah. Except that if it were my actual inventory, I'd have, like, shelves. Oh, hey. How are you? Alright, now the real downside to the fact that I haven't done this in so long is that I do not... Okay, I had left a bunch of magic stuff over here somewhere. Where did I leave it? I just picked up like 3 things I didn't want to. Oh, hello. I mean, I feel like I could just hang out here with my fingers on the button for like a half an hour and gain like 20 levels. Except that I bore super easily and this is already getting old. But I've already been here. Didn't I have an amulet? I could have sworn I dropped an amulet somewhere that I didn't pick up. Javelin. Crude wrist thingy. Light belt unidentified. Why does everything have to be so difficult in this game? Just, you know, let me turn things sideways. This would make life so much easier. Bookshelves have cool things on them? Bookshelves don't seem to have... How can you have a game where bookshelves don't have cool stuff? Like, bookshelves always have cool stuff. It's like part of being a bookshelf. No, I didn't want that. I just wanted the gold. Motorcycle riders are enjoying the nice weather. I'm now also remembering that I spend a lot of this game making jokes about gangbangs. Let's see. Arrows. No, I didn't want that. I wanted the arrows. Top off arrows. There we go. See? Just like that. Oh, I'm full up again. Resource management. In this case, the resource is space. I had a roommate once who had a hoarding issue, and he was constantly suffering from anxiety about what if he needed something later. We finally figured out that the trick was for him to ask himself, what if I need the space later? That was a lot. I almost feel like I might need mana potions after that. Alright, apparently... Paladins only. How come paladins get the cool stuff? Alright. Yay, I've gotten to the point where I don't actually have to...
I can't carry anymore.
That's alright, I didn't really want you to... Oh, that's nice. They just kind of hang out and stand there while I shoot at them. How convenient. Oop, was that a chest? That was a chest. Alright, that's already been opened. Really? That's a dead end? I have to, like, go back all the way through everything? The Amazons get their own stuff too. Yes, I know. I was just being facetious. Eraser, thank you very much for the Ko-fi link. Oh, I did want to, like, share good news. So anyone who was on my stream on Wednesday, I had talked about the fact that my old dog went to the vet that afternoon. And he's been pretty sick for a long time. I'm positive I saw legs in that doorway. See? Told you I saw legs in that doorway. So anyway, he went to the vet, and we had a quality of life discussion for him. And the vet said she thought that it was probably getting to be time. The only other medication they could put him on was going to be extremely bad for his liver, and his liver is one of the things that's failing. So we decided that we were going to take him home for the weekend and let extended family say goodbye to him and all the things. And in the meantime, they put him on the med that's really bad for his liver, because if we were deciding that it was time, you know, there's really no point in worrying about his liver. Alright, catacombs level 1. So I want to go down, not up. So the medication did absolute wonders. It was amazing. He's like an entirely different dog. He got up the stairs on his own the other night. He was able to play with our puppy, which he hasn't been able to do in months. It was astonishing. So I called them today, and told them that, like, he's not just comfortable, he's like, you know, it's like he's the dog from a year ago. And so we have now made the decision that he's going to stay on that medication. He's got a heart trouble and he's got cancer. So the chances are that one of those will fail before his liver does anyway. So the super good news is that we're going to be able to keep him around for a little bit longer. And without him being uncomfortable. So it was the best news I'd had in a very long time. He's my good boy. Alright, why can I not get out of here? There we go. Because I for once remembered to actually I had actually remembered. Yeah, I know, I didn't want that. The irony of breaking a fire gargoyle trap with fire is entertaining to me. Didn't I just see a healing potion drop over here somewhere? Why is it so hard to find? Treasure. Oh well. I was gonna top off, but I guess I won't. You are not welcome. Oh, there are a bunch of them. That's why I am having so much trouble. Focus fire! Well, I would focus fire if I could. Wow, you're really hard to hit. I don't like that. No, you don't. Get back here. Good lord. Your death graphics are great, though. Thanks.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember what it was. There was something on the game that Yarny was playing today that, like, it just kept reciting, "Oh, sugar pops." Fuck off! Oh god, you're a boss and I ran out of...
I need mana.
Yeah, I know I need mana. I also need light. What is with the weird jerky movements? Don't like the weird jerky
Not
movements.
enough mana.
Come on, bitches, come to mama. Come on. Still at least 2 more of you around here. And then there was one, I think. There's magic leather armor there, damn it. Come on, I need to kill you so I can go back to town and cash some stuff in. Wasn't there one more? I was positive there was one more. This is the problem with dudes that, like, disappear when you kill them. Alright, we're gonna risk it. Thank you, Eraser. We likes the likes. I don't like the fact that it is the same color if it needs to be identified versus if it's something I can't use. I have another... I mean, I'm gonna have to identify that anyway, so I guess I might as well. Yes, I might as well take it over to get it looked at. Goodness, why is your fire so loud? Trade. don't have an amulet. It'd be nice if I got a good one. Can be inverted, but not helpful. Amulet of regeneration. Replenish life +2. That is a helpful one. I'll take that. Liking that. I think I already have javelins. I do have javelins. So I don't need more javelins. Let's don't need that. I have a lot of dexterity bonus things. It'd be nice if I just got like one really big one. Well, let's see, +1 and +3. I mean, honestly, +3 is by far the better one. Look, almost 900 subs. I wonder how that happened. And people are actually watching stuff. That's even more important. It is good to have you here, Dungeon Delver. You can watch me curse out dudes who won't hold still while I kill them, and probably get my butt kicked by a spider. I actually haven't checked recently. Am I still like 2 away? Is that the... Come on, kitties. Whoa, how did you appear out of nowhere? Really feels like once you step into the light, I should be able to see you unless you have some weird invisibility thing. But you have like 40 million other skills, so if you also have invisibility, that would be real unfair. Alright, these banished dudes have a really cool, like, death to them. But, I don't know, they have, like, they're spastic or something. They just won't hold still. See? There they are again. Oh, this is that whole weird thing where the... No, I want... No! Up there! Where they can't hit me. Well, apparently they can hit me anyway. I apparently also do not get to shoot at the one I want. Hey, you're red instead of green. What's up with that? I mean, apparently when they have a boss, they actually stick around and do their work. That's nice to know. Oh, I think I just clicked on the wrong thing. No, I didn't. Oh, good. Is it Miss Sparkles? It was... Oh, that's one of them. Was it Miss Sparkles that was saying she was thinking about playing Diablo? I feel like I should warn her there's no save button. I mean, this looks like a trap, right? Totally looks like a trap. What do you think is the trick? Alright, apparently it was just there to look cool. It was there to look like a trap. Because, you know, only a terrible trap looks like a trap. What was that? You know, the funny thing is, I know I was through this before I died last time. I do not remember those banished guys at all. Which is why they caught me so off guard when they showed up. Hello, Steel Leg. How are you? How are you doing today? Heading out to get food for dinner. My niece wants to cook for dinner, so I'm taking her there, sending over my chat just to get done. Have a blessed day. Thank you very much. Sitting at 898. Over here editing YouTube Shorts. I have never mastered the art of YouTube Shorts. Yes, Jonathan, it is amazing. I was at, what, 160 something, I think? I think I needed 25, no, it was more than 25. I needed like 30 or something. Just a couple of days ago. What I did find really amusing was that when I put out, you know, I wonder if we can hit 900, I had to go back and correct it because initially everyone subscribed to my Twitter, not to YouTube, despite the fact that I thought I'd very clearly put a YouTube. But either way, the fact that people cared enough to help out with either is absolutely lovely. Alright, that is also a backtrack. Come here, bitch. Don't give me that excuse that you can't leave your room. I know better. Seen you guys leave your rooms. Alright. Heard a clink when that one fell. I thought it was a gem, but I guess not. Lots of keys all of a sudden. I see a light moving. See, I told you guys could leave your rooms. I knew it. Oh, and you're a boss. So you get the...
I can't carry anymore.
Sheesh. Oops, not what I wanted. think I've got studded leather. I was gonna say, I think I can do that. I think my quick potions are kind of restocking themselves too, which I don't think was happening before. More keys. Ow! That wasn't nice. I mean, they sort of sound like they're having a good time. Hold still. I'm not chasing you. You chase me into traps. Or lead me into traps, I should say. Never go running after the enemy until you know where they're headed. I mean, I feel like I have to be getting really close to the end, right? Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Yeah, let's close that door until we know what's going on here. Feel like I have to be getting to the end of this, and I feel like the reason I died last time was that I was caught
I can't carry anymore.
entirely off guard by the spidery lady thing. Why are the ghouls suddenly so hard to kill? Oh, they're like... My damage is coming back at me. That's crazy. I don't like that at all. This has the aura of, like, no matter what decisions I make, it'll be the wrong one. Oh, there's a 4th level? And there's no fast travel spots at all. Between the 2nd level and whatever this insanity is. Alright. Remind myself, retro game. Life is never intended to be easy.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, well. We're gonna go back. We're gonna check out this corner that we missed entirely. We're gonna go to town. We're gonna check the chat. And...
I am overburdened.
Yeah. I mean, you think the theory is that by the time you get to the Spider Queen, like, you're happy to get killed? Because this went on forever? Oh, no, wrong way. So wait a minute. Must be this way? This is the dungeon that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Why did it get darker?
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I know. You're lazy and you pack badly. I've heard all about it. I can't tell if there's a knocking sound. Oh, hello. I got distracted trying to figure out if there was a knocking sound in my house or in this game. God, this is a maze. Okay. Well, that was nonsensical. Back to town, dump the stuff. Back and see what's up. Hello, Honorhawk. How are you? I thought you were only here early mornings. Diablo 2, have no yearning to go back to the game, but it's nice to see it again. I was saying earlier that I always think of Diablo 1 as being my favorite, but actually now that I'm playing again, did they de-sexy the sprite models in the modern version of D2? I don't know what the sprite models are. I do know that the dark rogues moan like they're having sex when they die. When you get north of 1,000 subs, you enter like the 1% of YouTubers who actually cross the line. When you hit 10,000, you're in the top 0.1% or maybe even smaller. I knew that it was less than you would think, but I didn't realize it was that. I didn't know it was like that much of a... And I think if you're doing role-playing, it's not even that high, because I mean, like, if you're doing entertainment, like, you know, kind of normie entertainment, like the Critical Drinker, he's huge at, like, 2 million. Professor DM and World Builder Bob in the role-playing world are huge at, like, 250,000. So I think when you're in the gaming realm, it's actually even... Oh, let's see. I have Defense 47, so neither of these is even remotely gonna stay. Whoops, what did I just accidentally... Oh, she doesn't have a buyback either. Small charm, poison resist 7%. No thanks. I already have a town portal. I'm really torn because I feel like I should... Since I'm pretty sure I've already died once, I'm thinking maybe I should actually stock up on rejuvenation potions. Except she doesn't have any. Do I have any in my stash? I don't think I do, actually. Mana and healing are a dime a dozen, but rejuvenation not so much. Nope, doesn't look like it. Niches are niches. Yes, yes they are. But, I mean, honestly, it's never really... the numbers are lovely. The numbers are lovely mainly because that tells me that there's a point to what I'm doing. But numbers are less important to me than doing a good job. I get told quite regularly, you know, something to the effect of, well, every time you know, make a video, you just try and make it a little bit better. And I always have to tell people, I think you misunderstand. The issue isn't that I'm not willing to, like, do better, it's that I haven't got a clue what I'm doing wrong in order to improve to, like, get better, so... So... we try new things. Throw things at the wall, see what sticks. I just had a thought. I thought I died to the Queen. But if I died to the Queen, would I still have all my stuff? Something totally unrelated. I didn't send you the hastily translated Avalon pre-made character background for whoever is missing a character on the second. Not that they're jostling for first place to choose them apart from the rogue. Yeah, I was actually just thinking the other day I really need to poke people because I think they've forgotten that this is even, like, a going-on thing. I think they forgot this is happening. I assume that at some point I will get to a point in this game where it tells me what all these gems are for. Hello, Mr. Ghoul. It's really funny, almost every game in existence overestimates how much light, like a lantern, will throw, or something like that. This game seriously underestimates how much light a bonfire will throw. Man, everything's gonna catch on fire. Gems for socketed weapons. Yeah, but I have yet to see a socketed weapon. That's why I said, like, I know because I've played Diablo 3 fairly recently that, that's what they're for, but, like, if I was trying to remember from, you know, more years ago that I'm going to admit. Or more years than I really want to think about now that I'm actually doing the math in my head. I will never understand why you can't shoot barrels. Why is everything on fire? Like, I had to get to level 4 before someone went, hey, you know, maybe it's kind of dark down here. Maybe we should do something about that. Come on, bitches, I know you're there. Yeah, so now I'm questioning whether or not I did die to the spider. Because I don't know why I'd still have all my stuff. I now wonder whether or not this was a case of I got really tired of looking for her. Like maybe there... Oh, there she is! Nope, that's just a... Run away! Run away! Found her! Come on. Come on. Separate all you fuckers out. I have zero intention of fighting all of you at the same time. Really? Really? You couldn't run the first time? You had to run this time? Somebody tell me I got the shaman earlier, because... Oh, fucking A. Up we go. Whew. Alright, I suppose she's gonna be sitting at the bottom of the stairs, huh? That's a nice, ominous door. That door takes great pride in its ominousness. Shooting barrels is never done right. Either you can't or they break from an arrow. If I were to make a game, I would make the barrel simply leak. I mean, if it leaks, there's nothing in it I want anyway. Yes, run away. Run upstairs, eat a wheel of cheese. Hey!
This maiden shall inflict no more anguish.
I mean... kinda glad I wasn't there for the whole ceiling falling in. Alright, I see more shiny things. Useless, useless. Alright, you have to do more than flicker once. This is just... we gotta talk about this. I don't think I killed everything, did I? Definitely didn't kill everything. Be a real shame if you kill the big bad and then one of the peons like hits the big red button. Yay, we're all safe because I killed the big terrible thing. And then like one of her minions just hits the button at the last minute. Yeah, I don't think I am that... I don't think I'm worried enough about that rogue or that rogue's corpse to walk in there, but I'll take care of this one. I mean, I'm real sorry to the rogue, but... I worked really hard to kill that lady, and I'm, not gonna,
I am overburdened.
That's fine. I don't want that. I want the... You always think you know what a woman wants. Ta-da!
Greetings, and Dariel's death brings about renewed life for us all.
Your
We mourn
acting
the
is
loss of our
terrible!
dear sisters, but at least now we can get on with our lives. I may have misjudged you, Outlander. You are a true hero, and a testament to the noble spirit which has inspired our order for generations. Farewell, my friend.
I'll try again now that it's updated, but everybody kept telling me that if I pushed down Alt I could see things, and I never could. But there really was a massive update, so... Wait, who am I resurrecting? Why? Who and why? Sure, I don't know who this is. Oh, that's the lady that got herself killed.
This is a great victory indeed.
Stay a while and
Many
listen!
more battles await. I will accompany you on your journey, lending what assistance I can. Remember, Diablo is still out there, seeking something in the desert. I'm afraid that this nightmare will not end until you find what it is that he seeks.
Oh, cool. Now I don't have to, like, buy identify potions anymore.
The caravan is prepared. We may now journey eastward to loot Golain.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to hang on a second. I want to know what's going on here. Defense 8. Apparently there are different parts to it? Don't know. Oh, okay. This one I just can't use because my strength isn't high enough. Nor do I suspect my strength is ever going to be high enough, considering that that is not at all where my skills lie. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, who remembers? Do I actually get to take my stuff with me that's in this chest? I assume I do, but then again, I assumed I'd be able to save, so we all make mistakes sometimes. Where are we at on arrows? Terrible. Wow, even with that, I'm not full up. It's weird that there are so many bolts in this game than there are arrows.
Greetings.
Hi, I need repair and I need arrows. You have arrows? Why the heck is a javelin considered miscellaneous? It, like, doesn't come under weapon at all. Very weird. Oh, shoot. Did I hit that twice by accident, or did I screw that up and I already had a bunch? I mean, either would be really dumb, but... 47. 39. I do love this bow. I don't really want to get rid of the bow. But I did kind of want better armor. Defensive 8 on the boots. Or we could go... Nope, those are about the best I can do, too. Well, fudgesicles. Alright, I guess we move on to bigger and better things in order to, Ding! Guess we move on to bigger and better things in order to get better stuff.
Yes?
Hello, Animal Chin. How are you? I think you are new. Welcome. Extra special welcome. Bow Amazon. I'm farming on my Bow Amazon right now. Couldn't have done one more take, probably wouldn't have helped.
Over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands.
Yeah, I don't think cutscenes existed when this first came out.
My companion told me of himself that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily on him. We traveled for an eternity across that arid wasteland. How long ago? I couldn't say. And always a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Loot Golain, with a great sea beyond. We
And then he
made
burned it
camp
down.
there last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld the vision of a great man, the mage, Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet their attempts failed. Talrasha selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within a tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity. Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
This is my brother.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward
You could take that a couple of ways.
Lane. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Yeah, Hawk, I really agree. One of the reasons I've always think of Diablo 1 as being the better game is because the memory of the first time I finished that game and you shoved the stone into your head was just so intense and so shocking that it is stuck with me again more years than I'm gonna count.
Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren, Lord of Lut Gholein, and I bid you welcome to my fair port city.
You are also a terrible
I'm
actor.
glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now, we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify. Strange, it all began when a dark wanderer came this way, looking for the tomb of Talrasha. No one knows exactly where Talrasha, keeper of Baal, is entombed, but it is certain to be far out in the desert. Now my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs, and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. Even I have witnessed things which I cannot explain. I've ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I am sure that my city is safe. Atma, the tavern keeper, has an important mission for you. Go see her immediately. You'll find her on the other side of town. Now I must return to the palace. I apologize, but I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now.
I, the lord of this entire place, can't give you a mission, but the innkeeper can. I gotta get the lay of the land here. Hello, who are you?
You look like a sturdy adventurer. You know, I used to be quite the scoundrel in my day.
Is he hitting on me?
I led the fiercest group of bandits who ever terrorized these sands. Nowadays, I run this here inn and pretty much stay out of trouble. My days of adventuring are behind me.
Okay. Wasn't the guy that ran the inn supposed to be the one that was going to give me a quest?
I bet you wonder how this town manages to stay safe with all the trouble going on out in the desert. Well, I can tell you that it's got nothing to do with the local town guards. They're all in the palace for some reason. Jaren hired me and my mercenaries to help keep the peace around here. We're not cheap, but we're the best this wasteland has to offer.
So the demon's taken over in the palace then, because that's how these games tend to run.
I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the burning hells. I'm impressed, stranger.
Hello,
That couldn't
Jacob.
have been easy. My name is Drognan, and I know what you're up against, my friend. You ought to look over my inventory of items for trade.
Hawk, it's not that 97 wasn't that long ago, it's that I think you forget exactly how long 97 was. I ran into an old friend at the convention. Hello.
I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be grateful. In the sewers below our city, there lives a horrid creature that hungers for human flesh. The creature has killed many, including my son and my husband. If you destroy it, I will reward you. Please, be careful though. That beast has taken enough from us already. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor, just up the street.
We knew there was a man-eating creature in the sewers, so, you know, we all made sure to go there.
I don't know why you people keep pestering me. Grace seems to have this place locked down nice and tight. Not that I couldn't have done the same. I've proven my valor in combat plenty of times.
So you're drunk then. Man, this is a big map. I have to say, I have figured out why, well, I guess I might as well do this. I have figured out why Deckard Cain is the one everyone remembers. It's because he's by far the best voice actor. Not that we couldn't take on the beast, it's that we couldn't. We sort of forgot to mention there were 40 million of them. Oh, yeah, I started to say, I ran into a friend at the last convention I did, and he made a comment about, somebody asked how long we'd known each other, and he said, oh, I think it's been about 30 years. And I was like, no, it can't be that long. And then I did the math, and I was like, oh yeah, it's been 30 years. I was like, now that I've done the math, I didn't really want to know that. Oh, did she die? That didn't take very long. I mean, that's what she gets for, like, standing up front and drawing fire. That was quite the glitch. That was kind of entertaining. Yeah, I almost didn't resurrect her because I was like, she died real quick last time. She's kind of useless. But then I was like, eh. Alright. Man, even the map is hard to read on this one. Alright, where'd you go? There you are. You think so, huh? You know what? Really used to being hard to kill. It's like hard to readjust to, oh yeah, by the way, everything's like tougher than me now. There's something in the sewers that eats people, but not if they're carrying money. If they're carrying money, you can, like, eat their bodies first. There's so many of you. I don't think the one thing eating people in the sewers is your problem. I think it's the huge infestation of skeletons. Why are we running so far up? Not what I asked for. It's as mercenaries were near the end of the game cycle, you can equip them so they survive longer. No idea what the button to open their inventory was. Oh, by default is my first thoughts. Age, it's all in the mind and the bones and the bowels and the back end. Well, you know the rule. You're only as old as the woman you're sleeping with. Why has my aim gotten suddenly so shit? I mean, I'm willing to accept that, like, I might not do as much damage, but... Why am I actively unable to hit anything? Or see things. I apparently also cannot see things. Come on, you motherfuckers. I thought those rejuvenation potions did better than that. I might, this might be the first time ever that I'm going back to town because I actually need supplies, not that I need to ditch supplies. Sewers are huge. I mean, the city is huge, so I guess that kind of makes sense, but... Still think that the one thing eating people is the least of their concerns. Come and get some. like I'm missing something here. Like, oh, I was gonna say. Like, where is this? Here I was talking about how much easier it was to see this map. Interesting. So I can just go straight to the city from here? Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I came in over, what, here? Yeah, I came in here because this was like to level 2. So it's really weird, they'd have 2 entrances. On the other hand, it would be a lot faster if I went up top, ran over to the other one, and then did this section down here that I haven't gotten to yet. Alright, so where are we here? Hey, lady, I'm sorry I got your person killed. I mean, she was terrible at her job, but still sorry I got her killed. Should probably restack my healing potions, huh? Now I have to remember where my stash is. Because of course, there's nothing nice and convenient that tells me. Here it is. Yeah, it's a 1. I can't use it. I don't care. What do we think? Should I take more healing potions? I might end up just having to dump them if... You have a low attack rating, important stats on gear through dexterity stats. Animal, I'm not quite sure I know what you're saying. Was that in my reference to my why I can't hit the broadside of a barn all of a sudden, despite the fact that I could yesterday? Well, you know, yesterday in game terms. Is this not like Diablo 1? Because Diablo 1, your archery attack score was based on your dexterity. So, what do we think? More potions? I mean, these are all like the really crap pool potions, so I guess it doesn't hurt to bring them, and if I end up dumping them, I end up dumping them. It's not like I paid for any of them. I just hate waste. In games or real life, which is one of the reasons I don't like the fact that there's so much useless stuff that turns up in games. Alright, I've lost where the... Ah! Put your map button in a normal place. Alright, pretty sure there's a section I missed up here. I could be wrong, in which case I will be walking a whole lot of steps for no reason. Especially considering how miserably difficult this map is to read. Oh, hello, see? Ta-da! Come on, baby, why you gotta be that way? I just wanna murder you in your own home. Like, you know, come on. Alright, is that this entire map? I think that is this entire map. I can talk, really I can. Most of the time. Alright. We are potioned up. Ah, I didn't get an answer to my question. Darn it. I was hoping there would be one before I went into the next level. Experience shrine. I do like experience. I generally like experience that doesn't involve me getting punched in the face, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Why does it? Yeah, I was complaining about this earlier. It does love to, every so often, just have me, like, not shooting at the thing that I am trying to shoot at. It's like the game is just like, no, I know what you want better than you do, baby. I know you think you want to shoot at that guy, but, you know, really you want to shoot at this guy, who's already dead. Ew. That was disgusting. Pretty sure I heard a sword hit the floor, which is usually a sign I've killed something. Mana recharge shrine. Ooh, I could use that. I do not remember, like, magic being such a requirement in this game. to say it was, but... I hear footsteps. They are not mine. So we're just gonna fire off into the night until I hit something. Well, that didn't work. Rat's nest, yay. What is it in The Princess Bride? Rodents of unusually something size. I don't really think they exist. This is terrible. Why can't I remember that? Rodents of unusually... This is terrible. I, like, deserve a demerit on my geek card here. Nope. Haven't managed to pick much up that's any good, so... Don't need that yet. I was gonna say we're gonna stop right here for a second so I can check chat, but... Oh, Lord Lucifer is home. Rodents of unusual size. For some reason I thought there were 4 letters to it. But I don't think they exist, yes. Which is kind of a strange thing for him to say, considering that he knew about the rest of it. Look, how deep do your sewers go, people? Have you considered that maybe nothing ate them? That, like, they just got lost? That one of the reasons I'm having issues is that I used to just be able to hold down the button to fire, and that is not always the case now. I am actually having to, like, hit it in, like, sometimes I can hold it down, and sometimes it's not working, and I have to, like, I have to click it individually. Except I haven't been clicking it individually because I didn't realize that was the issue. Pardon me for 2 seconds, good folks, so that I can say hello to Lord Lucifer. Princess Bride is the best movie. Alright, I have returned. Oh, let's see. Ah, no, wrong button. Darn it. Hold still. Damn it. Did I just walk right by you? Like, how did that happen?
I need mana.
Yeah, why is it that every time I try and back away from the poison thing, it walks me through it? Sheesh. Hello, Zephyr. How you feeling? Required strength 36. I do not remember what my... Alright, I guess the next time we level, we're leveling strength. And now I'm off to bed to have fun in your absurdly spacious sewer. Hawk, I hope you have a great night. It is what? 10 o'clock there? 10:30 there? Something like that? I forget if you're 5 or 6 hours. And yet you managed to stay awake on my shows. Speaking of which, we need to get you back on the show at some point. I have topics I think you will like. So let me know when you're available. And in the meantime, have a great night. So once again, how do they keep getting behind me? I try to be so careful about how I clear areas. I mean, granted, I'm really terrible about rushing too far ahead, but... Resist fire. I feel like I might need that in a minute, so I'm gonna hold off until it looks like I need it. Alright, that is a dead end. Alright, well maybe I don't need it. Because it's gonna take me... It's gonna take me so long to get to the next level going down that it seems kind of not worth it. Mana recharge. Well, we're good on that for the moment. I'm sure that'll change soon, but... Never count the money until the poisonous green cloud has gone away. Oh, hello. That's a lot of folks that blend in really nicely with the scenery. I know that was a terrible idea, but I did it anyway. Hi, who are you guys? I don't think we've met. Alright, now, the rest of these I get. What is the point of the Huntress? How does that fit in? Just random things that hunt in the sewers? And how do you survive if you don't live off the undead? Because that appears to be all that's down here. Yay for blind fire. 20 to 11, but it's been a long day. Have a good weekend. Thank you very much. If you are still here, you are even further out from here than I thought. I am totally lost. I was telling someone the other day that they were like, oh, the back room wasn't a very good, oh shoot, hang on, hold that thought. They were saying the back room was not a very good horror movie. And I said, if you happen to be someone who's, has a tremendous fear of, like, getting lost, it's a great horror movie. I was like 3 seconds into the movie and I was like, yeah, I'd starve to death. I'd be done. The quest log has popped up. So I assume that we are at the bad guy. So far, there's just been a whole lot of peons, though. Oops, I went the wrong way. Always leave yourself an escape route. Oh, shit. My escape route was full of bad guys. Weird, why were your hands green? and yours are blue. Darn it, I think I went the wrong way again. Oh, wait a minute. I still have one of these left. Alright, where did I see that mana thing? Is that over here? Or is that like the one that's way back at the beginning? Skill Shrine. Not what I'm after, but... you know, we'll take what we can get. Man, I'd forgotten how long it takes in this game to level up. Feels like it's taking forever. Oh, this one has stars to like... Alright. Alright, this motherfucker won't die, because the other guy keeps bringing him back. But as long as he freezes me... Alright, you suck and I don't like you. And I was very careful to clear out this whole area, so how the heck are there all these other guys? Thank goodness. Awesome. I think I should probably still not hang around for the light show.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, I don't know what this is. But it seems like something important that I should pay attention to. We've also still got dudes down here that are... There we go. Inventory.
I am overburdened.
Well, how many spaces does a scroll thing take up? Oh, a whole bunch. It's a scroll, people. Scrolls do not take up that much room. Alright, I guess we're gonna dump that. Do that. Oh, my cat is being a pain in the butt. Well, actually, I guess what we're gonna do... is that. Alright.
Greetings.
Hello.
They say that the taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking. In addition to my undying gratitude, I have spoken on your behalf with the rest of the townspeople. The merchants have agreed to show their gratitude by offering their wares and services at lower rates. Oh, Jerry wants to see you too. You'll find him in front of the house.
Okay, I still haven't actually finished cleaning that lower level out there, though, so we're gonna have to do something about that.
Greetings.
Well, greetings, but hang on a second. I'm still working here. I still don't know what I do with the scroll thing. Ugh. Why is the organization in this game so terrible?
Good day.
I'm not ready for you yet. Hold your horses. Alright, this is gonna get sold. I mean, honestly, let's be honest, this is gonna get sold, so I might as well just get rid of that. My cat is currently attempting to climb out the window. Through the screen.
Hello.
You know, Deckard Cain, people used to like you. Until you became a pushy old bastard. Alright, what do you want?
Ah, the lost Horodric scroll. What a fortunate turn of events. As the last living Horodrim, I alone have knowledge of its meaning. Now, to read the Horodric runes it bears. The Horodric mages, after binding Bale within Tal Rasha, magically sealed off his burial chamber from the mortal realm. Those same mages also crafted fearsome Horodric staves, and imbued them with the special power to open the chamber's hidden door. After nearly losing one to the thievery of a rogue sorcerer, they divided all the Horodric staves into two parts, wooden shaft and metal headpiece, hiding them separately to safeguard them. The Horodrim foresaw our current plight and designed the hiding places to reveal themselves to worthy heroes like you. Collect both parts of a Horodric staff and unite them using a Horodric cube. Then you may enter Tal Rasha's burial chamber.
Pick up the pieces to a staff, which are going to fill up your entire inventory, and you can't actually use for anything.
I know much about the ancient religions. I was trained as a paladin of Zakarum in the Eastern Koras Temple many years ago.
She's in one of the other ones, right?
It is an honor to serve you.
Ooh, I was getting real low on arrows there. Good thing I thought to check, because I almost didn't.
Now I can trust you,
Oh, you're the jewel dude.
That pack rat Elsix who runs the inn. But if you need a potion, though, I suppose I can make you one. For a price, of course.
Wait, I thought he was the jewel dude from, like, 3. I mean, he can do, Light healing potions. I'm a little tempted to cash all these miners in, and I've got enough money. Oops, hang on a second. Nope, go back. Return to game. Wrong button. Trying to find somebody I can sell this stupid sword to. Oh, wait a minute. I probably could have sold it to her, couldn't I? But yeah, I've got enough money. I may just cash all these in and... Alright, and where's the dude who makes potions? There he is.
Hello.
Hello. Oop, I missed one. Alright. Oh, is it gonna make me do this, like, for every single... Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, now what am I supposed to do? Q, quest. Quest completed, yay! Search the hulls of the dead under the dry hills for the cubes. Search the maggot lair under the far oasis for the shaft. Search the Claw Viper Temple for the headpiece. I mean, there are so many dirty jokes just wrapped up in that entire thing right there. Alright, what time is it? It is 5 o'clock. We'll give it a little longer. See if we can find a... Let's see if we can die right up. I'm not in town. Wait a minute. They can attack me in town, but I can't defend myself in town. Excellent. That's a good plan.
Not here.
You're another one that won't hold still. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like them frisky, but... Come on. Come on, kids. Sweet. We are going back in town and get that chainmail. New skill. I mean, I feel like I put all these points in fire arrow. I might as well just keep going. Do. Where is my stuff? Right here. Defense 45, plus 8 to life. Oh, I am gonna miss all of this other stuff though, aren't I? Oh. Oh, and it's not even as good as what I've got. Why was I all excited about this? Alright, screw that. Never mind. Hey, you want some mail? Here, take that. Well, damn it! I just wasted all those points for nothing. There was a convenient mana shrine back here. Here's a toast to shooting off screen. Alright, birdies. Your name is Carrion Bird. I am not Carrion. I am, by definition, still alive. Therefore, you should have zero interest in me. See? That's what loot lust gets you. Attacked on both sides by things that move way too fast. Smoked sphere. That also feels like there would be jokes if Eraser is here. See, this is what I mean. I like click on this guy who is behind me, but I do not move. I just keep shooting in the wrong direction. Well, neither of those does any good. Why do you sound like overexcited dogs? Arrows! Yay! Useful things! Just the way they flop over, like, cartoonishly. Good to know. Apparently I cannot hit them when they're in the air. does not tell me a whole lot about this area, unfortunately. Except that there's a random well here. Man, you things are spazzes. Thawing potion, huh? Am I about to get frozen by something? Oh, yeah, I don't like these things. Whoops. The fact that I can hear the scorpions, like, scuttling over the ground is kind of interesting. Alright, I definitely heard something clinking. Oh, key. How did it end up way over there? Alright, dry hills. And I'm going to be chased by 40 million other things. Are you dead? I didn't even realize I shot you, so I'm not sure how you're dead, but... I'm definitely not going to take any complaints! Cave Leaper, who is definitively not in a cave. Like, Sand Leaper makes way more sense. Oh, I need to stand up for a second. This is a lot of sitting. Not in my nice, comfy computer chair at my desk where I do all my work. Alright. I am stretched. My feet are no longer asleep. Sweet! I also got a couple of emails from people I was looking at getting on the show who are interested. I'm not going to name names yet because we haven't confirmed. But that's looking up. Has anybody in the chat ever read Transmetropolitan? It's a comic for anyone who is not familiar. It's a very bizarre comic. I enjoy it a lot. This is me working out my anger issues. Except apparently the pots belong to those people. I am firing in exactly the opposite direction of people who are like punching me. Man, like I don't think this happened in the before this update, but wow, that is a pretty significant flaw that has turned up several times now. Dear Blizzard, when you update your stuff, maybe you should make sure you're not actually making things worse. That was interesting. The lightning bolt that came out, it looks like it actually did more damage to them than it did to me. Low quality zombie head. I just love the advertising on that. Well, there's the stony temple we've been looking for. Which makes me realize that we haven't actually found any of the other stuff we've been looking for, which is a little bit strange. I am impressed by bad guys that are smart enough to run away, though. Just be like, nope, I'm totally outclassed, see ya. Zombie head. So you're telling me that low quality zombie head really means low quality zombie oral sex? So if I sell a low quality zombie head, does that just make me a bad pimp? Oh, right. I forgot. I can't. Forgot that if they are flying, I cannot reach them. Good Lord! Why are there so many of you? Oh, I also need life. Holy shit. No! Don't stop running, you stupid bitch! Why are there constantly people after I've cleaned out an area? And why am I not running? Luckily, some of them always be faster than others. Just get away from enough of them that you can separate the herd. Ow. Jesus, these things are like Sean Bean. They just, you shoot them a dozen times and they refuse to go down. A zombie pimp girl bird brained. You know, I was just starting to worry about that count. Wow, apparently I still need to worry about that count. All of that, and I'm not even at my 500.
I am overburdened.
Oh, that's alright. I didn't realize what that was. I didn't want it anyway. I wish there were an easier way to swap from the bow to the... I think there's supposed to be, just I can't seem to get anything to work. on the quick swap stuff. Do I hear voices? Is there like supposed to be people nearby? Or am I just hearing the weird scuttling sounds? Composite bow, something I picked up at like level 2. And discarded long ago. I've totally lost track of where I am at this point. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, but... You can only have it happen so many times before you figure it out. Wait, did I come full circle? I did come full circle. Damn it. The fact that there was a big open gap in the, Oh, hello. The fact that there was a big open gap in the,
I am overburdened.
No, you're not. It's a lie, I tell you. They just don't want you to think you can handle it. Damage 4 to 8 requires dex. Yeah, I have all the things. Very fast attack speed causes monsters to flee. No, I'd rather they die than flee because I need the experience points. Alright, that thing is called a slinger, and yet appears to throw spears? I would have assumed a slinger was something that, you know, threw rocks out of a leather pouch held between two. Alright, I totally missed the fact. Oh, hello. Totally missed the fact that somewhere up here... Well, that's not what I want. Oh, okay. It is well. I thought it was the, I thought it was a, fast travel spot thingy. I've also missed that something over here has a ton of doors in it. What is this?
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to know what it was. Alright, I'm very confused. So, This looks like there are doors into things, but there are no doors into things. And I've only found one out of the 3 places that I am supposed to be looking for. So, what have I missed? Alright, I guess we're gonna do this, like, search pattern. Which is going to be boring AF. Apparently I need to take a little break because my stamina's down. Head for brains. I mean, that's generally where I keep mine. Honestly, if I didn't have them on me at all times, I'd probably lose them. Alright, so this is one rock. This implies that there's a tunnel between these 2 rocks. There is no tunnel between these 2 rocks. So why draw it that way? Very strange. Okay. Oh, you know what? I've been looking at the wrong bar for stamina. I think I've been looking at my experience points. Alright, so we have this random blocked-in circle of rocks. Why are you supposed to have some of the rocks drawn and not others? Alright, search the halls of the dead under the dry hills for the club. I think... No, for the cube. Search the maggot lair under the far oasis. Search the Claw Viper temple for the headpiece. What the heck is the name of the area I'm in now? Rocky Waste. So what was the name of the underground whatchamacallit I found? Chill out, eat a moon pie, have a 7-Up, stop killing people. you're gonna have to tell me what that is from. To the stony tomb. Oh, so this is not actually to any of the things that I'm supposed to actually be looking for. This is just a random thing. Now see, somebody was saying earlier that nobody handled barrels well because it was unrealistic to expect that you could shoot them and have them break after one hit, but it was also unrealistic for them not to break unless you actively walked up and kicked them every single time. Jars, on the other hand, it is quite reasonable to think that they would break if they got shot at by an arrow. That wasn't nice. I have this terrible urge to start making jokes about them breaking Zeus's law. But if you haven't seen the joke that is the Odyssey, I don't think you'd get it. It's a blurb, I believe it's a Florida sheriff. I mean, if it was going to be from anywhere, really feels appropriate that it would be Florida. Whoop! Hello, folks. Somebody on the other side of that post hitting me? There is. That is the problem with this particular perspective. I have made a terrible mistake. I thought I had a Scroll of Town portal, and I do not. Which means either I go forward and hope like hell that someone drops one, or I go all the way back into town. Fudge. I'm uncomfortably low on arrows, too. Well, at least there's slightly more rationale to this layout, I think. Maybe, so far. And I have to come back here so I can actually see what I'm shooting at. Why did that sound like I just stepped on a squeaky toy? Why do I get... Oh! Oh. Why did that one do so much damage? So many whys. Town portal, right there. Ta-da! Dung soldier, it's a shitty job. Hamster would be so proud of you with that pun. Alright, what do I have I can get rid of? See, almost all of these are like potions, so it doesn't really make much sense to get rid of them, but... I guess we'll end up putting some of these back.
Good day.
the arrow collection sucks. Alright, so put these in here. This is the dude that has the mana.
Greetings.
Come on. Trade. Alright. I'm gonna lose that entire... the entire level I've done on that, dungeon if I stop now, aren't I? Does anybody know? Well, of course, it's a punny environment. Nobody knows? No idea. It's hard to judge how many people are like lurking and how many people are like here. I assume there's got to be somebody that's played this before, but alright. You've never played this, Ben? Have you played any of the series? Oh shoot, did I just do it again? I just did it again. Went in, immediately forgot to get a scroll of down portal. Extra strong. Like extra strong what? Extra strong electrocution tendencies? I mean, this feels like a trap. It's very weird. The things that really should be traps aren't traps.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't believe you. Hatchet hands. So brass knuckles? That's what they look like. How many spaces do they take? Oh, they take up like 3. How do they take up 3 spaces? They don't look like anything that's long and thin. They're probably not even something I can use, but I'm just really curious. I don't like the fact that I can't look at stuff. Assassins only. I mean, now I kind of want to play an assassin. Just so I can see what those do. Well, I'm once again stuck with the... Whoops. Do I go back, or do I just really hope that somebody shows up that's got a... Scroll of Town portal? And try not to be stupid this time. I'm getting really tired. That's part of it. Also getting very tired of this tendency the game has of having me fire in weirdly the opposite direction from what I want to. And the fact that sometimes the quick heal works and sometimes it doesn't. I wonder though, like, the reason I stopped streaming, hang on a second. Is that it? I was gonna say, I still see green light. Tainted Grail. The reason I stopped streaming Tainted Grail is that there was a definite pattern that there were certain things that would happen if I was streaming the game versus if I was just playing it. And I finally decided it had to be that either there was a lag with OBS, or like it was just sucking up too much memory or something. Oh, damn it. See, here's the thing, like, who the hell can, like, find the antidote in time?
I am overburdened.
Yeah, didn't want it. Thanks. But yeah, there were very specific, like, lag-related issues I would run into. I mean, I'm assuming they were lag-related. I probably should not make that assumption, but... guys coming from? It's like there was this like pocket dimension right there that was just... I don't want to pick stuff up. I want to... Ah! Where the... I don't even know how to get out of here. Yeah, I need a way back or a save spot or something because I'm tired and I'm getting frustrated. I'm so cold enhanced that... Yeah, see, I can't even... Eh. Alright, so move that over. You go away. I'm trying to sort inventory here. See, I can't look at what's above it. There we go. I very frequently can't look what's up here because there's other lettering getting in the way. Alright, now, where's that? There we go. I was going to say, where's that leather? Okay. I'm a little surprised that boss did not have... Yeah, so what is... Okay. You have the one undead horror that's smart enough not to come through the door until after the bullets stop flying. Maybe she's dead. Oh, good lord. I waste so many arrows this way, but it's the only way I can tell if something's coming. feel like there's got to be more. Saber. Armor stand. Armor shrine. I'm all for not getting hit by stuff.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, we're definitely not leaving the ring behind, so... we have tons and tons and tons of keys, so the key is going away. Man, me and my sad hopes that... Oh, I've just realized that YouTube decided to stop working. Hang on a second. If you have been chatting, I apologize. Warcraft and Starcraft, those are my go-to games. Warcraft I liked a lot. You talk about, like, the multiplayer version or the the original version? I mean, I liked them both originally. I do not like World of Warcraft anymore because... Wait a minute, that's it? Like, there's nothing else here? I just went through all of that for nothing, and I have to walk all the way back this way for nothing? You suck. Racer says, you will carry more. Yeah, that's the... Most of the things about... older games... I mean, different games run different ways, different things work for different things. But,
Good day.
let's see, what do we got? Shield of 12. I should actually check, like, the material I'm not working, or not using. Defense 16, and it's... Oh, it's the only thing I've gotten that actually takes, +1 maximum damage, +4 to mana, +1 to dexterity, +18 to attack rating. I don't know. I guess there's still nothing that's any better than... Where'd what's-her-face go? There it is. What is this? Chip skull. Can be inserted into socketed items. Oh, I think I've got one of those already.
Hello.
Trade. You know, I think I've just realized that the reason I... forgot the scroll of town portal is I don't actually know who sells them. Did he sell them and I just, like, looked straight at him and didn't notice? No. You just trade, right? Yes. You have weapons, but no.
Allow me to advise you.
Aha! There we go. Alright. I think we are going to call it a night. It's not easy being green. Yeah, this game especially. Single player with multiplayer option. Oh man, I forgot Warcraft 1 even had a multiplayer option. 2 is like the humans against the orcs, right? Excuse me, good heavens. Oh no, 1 is... I remember you can play the orcs in 2. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you everyone for being here. I kind of missed this. I had sort of not realized how much I had missed this, so. I appreciate you guys being here, and I had a really good time. It was nice having kind of an afternoon to chill out a little bit, so. I hope that everybody has a great night. Sunday, I may be bopping into Lance's show for a little bit. It's his 5th anniversary, so it's kind of an awkward time just because of the time zones, but I'm going to try and at least pop in and say hi for a couple of minutes. Next Tuesday, for those of you who have been following... Thank you, Legatus! For those of you who have been paying attention, next Tuesday is my neurology test, so everyone wish me luck, please. And cross your fingers and hope it's not horrifically expensive, because we're having trouble making my bills and Zephyr's at the same time already. And free the goats and feed the goats. I mean, the goats have been freeing themselves lately, so, and then next Wednesday we're going to be talking, about Warhammer. It's going to be the first time I've ever done minis on my show, so please bring your questions. I'm not even sure I know what to ask, but I do have some really cool people coming on, so I am continuing to fulfill my New Year's goal to get new people that I've never worked with before on the show. And the last thing I want to say is I did some editing on a Kickstarter that Postmortem Studios is putting out called Stray Crows. It is on Kickstarter. I'm not using that as a general noun. And it's really neat. And he just released a sneak peek for free on DriveThruRPG. So I highly recommend everyone get the notifications for the Kickstarter. And if you game at all, take a look at the sneak peek. In fact, even if you don't. If you like history, if you like anime, if you like basically anything Japanese cultured, if you like role-playing. Go on DriveThru, download the free sneak peek, take a look. Thank you, Eraser. Perfect. Eraser is the king of the links. But yeah, DriveThru has the sneak peek. I do think that he's linked it on the... I don't know, has he linked it on the Kickstarter? If not, I should yell at him. And he's been doing a bunch of interviews and stuff too, but that answer questions that people have about the game. But yeah, I gotta be honest, I was not sure when I started it was gonna be kind of my cup of tea, because I'm not an anime person. I am, however, a history person, and the history is fabulous. I really love the atmosphere, and I really love the historical part. So anyway, I hope that everyone has a great evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is for you, and we will hopefully see everyone next Wednesday, if not before.